I start my day by waking up around 5 a.m., well, 4:57 a.m. to be exact. We live in a time where we're constantly tending to our emails or text messages, family and friends, social media, you name it. But at this time, at 4:57 a.m., there's nobody but your thoughts, your ringing alarm, and God. It's calm, peaceful. You have gentle thoughts. There's nothing toxic. It's 2022. The last year has been very unhealthy and unmotivating. This year, I intend to change that. A new year holds a new opportunity to build better habits and to set out and accomplish great things. Great things. So, without a meaningful morning routine, there won't be much progress. I can't even begin to explain to you guys how it feels walking up at this hour to your prayer mat. It's like I can literally feel the angels calling onto me, and I know for a fact that this prayer that I'm about to offer is going to be so special because it's before Fajr, and I know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just waiting for me, saying, ask me whatever it is that your heart desires. And there's that little voice in my head that knows exactly what I want, because it's such an honest gesture of worship. And when you start your day praying to God, I feel like that's the most purest form of self-love, because who in our generation will get up at 5 a.m. and offer a prayer? It takes more than dedication and discipline. I think you truly have to envision yourself doing better, growing better. When you wake up in the morning and use your phone, you wake up to notifications, negativity, news, and noise. And when you don't, you can wake up with thankfulness and inspiration and mindfulness. For some reason in Dallas this morning, it was extremely cold. I woke up at it being 19 degrees, so I had to make sure that I bundled up, and I had to make sure that I made my mother proud. Well, 2 jackets weren't enough. I had to put on my gloves and a mask. I realized with myself that if I don't get out of my apartment within the first 30 minutes of being awake, I am definitely going to go back into my bed, and I'm going to tell myself I'm going to get up again, but that definitely will not happen. So I try to go out and either go to the gym for yoga or go to the cafe to journal a little bit and read a little bit of my book. This morning, I chose to go to the cafe because my gym doesn't open until 7 a.m. There's also something so motivational about being outside in that morning. It's just you and the barista, and there's no one else in the cafe, and you order a large cup of coffee and you sit down at your desk and you're there in complete solitude as a true introvert. I'm just joking, but today's reading choice was Think Like a Monk. I also made it a New Year's resolution to myself that I promised myself I'm going to be reading one book every single month. And so far, this book has been absolutely life-changing for me. I take Jay Shetty as one of my mentors, and he's taught me so much about mindfulness and spirituality and discipline. I think we don't make progress because we don't realize how much we can actually do, and we lose interest in the work that we already started because we want to be good without even trying. If you don't care deeply, then you can't go all in on the process, and you're not doing it for the right reasons. You can reach your goals, get everything you ever wanted, be successful by anyone's terms, but then you'll only discover that you'll feel lost and disconnected. But if you're in love with the day-to-day process of it, and you do it with depth, authenticity, and a desire to make an impact, you might be equally successful either way. But if you're driven by intention, you will feel nothing but joy. And if you have a clear and confident sense of why you took each step, then you are more resilient. Because failure doesn't mean you're worthless. It means you must look for another route to achieving worthwhile goals. just finished praying Fajr Salah at the masjid, and it's so cold here in Texas. It's so cold. I even had to bring out my gloves to keep me warm. Right now I'm headed back home to eat a little bit of breakfast and then head to the gym because my gym opens at 7. Breakfast. I have a love and hate relationship with food, so sometimes I have a big appetite. Other days I don't even have the motivation to drink water. It is the colder months and winter is upon us, so I do try to take advantage of eating a lot. This morning, I try to keep my breakfast as consistent as possible because that's what I find is easiest for me. So you guys can see me munching a bagel that has 3 eggs in it with cream cheese and a cup of coffee. I consider this my pre-workout meal because it's heavier on protein and lower on carbs. I catch up with some of the reading that I wasn't able to do at the cafe before Fajr. And then after that, while I'm waiting for my food to digest, I use this little vibration gun, my Jigga Blobber thing to help open up my muscle fibers. And well, boys and girls, today is a leg day, so we are going to be warming up our calves, hamstrings, quads, glutes, lower back, upper back, you name it, and I am warming it up and rolling it out, making sure all the blood flows and they're as healthy as possible. I walk into the gym with absolutely new refreshed goals and a brand new mindset, and the moment that I've been waiting for since I've opened up my glorious eyelids this morning is to get under that bar and to really push myself in the gym, because not only is it a mentally progressive good thing, physically I gotta build them thunder thighs. So let's freaking go, because this weight is not going to be moving itself. Alright, at this point, I am just fully enjoying myself doing some Spider-Man poses because I watched Spider-Man the night before this, but my workouts truly and genuinely are so much more enjoyable in the mornings when I get things done before the workout and I can mentally prepare. By the time I'm done, it's only like 8 a.m. Before, I would only wake up around 10 a.m. or 9:30. I would consider that early, but now that I'm waking up at 4:57 a.m., I can get so much more out of the day, and now I'm such a hard and true believer that it takes at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of mentally preparing yourself before you start your day. You're more calm, you're more collected, you're more at peace, you have more of a stronger vision of what you want to accomplish throughout that day. Now, in the end of 2021, I evaluated myself and felt like I could really do better with my mornings. I always knew that a strong morning routine is life-changing. You hear it all the time, and I'm certain that's why God starts the day with the sun and tells us to pray. I am making it a focus this year to start my days with a strong connection with my internal so I can change my external. Having a strong morning routine can absolutely catapult you to success, and it's probably one of the greatest investments that anyone can do in this month of January. And there's no shame in starting later in February or March, because I always say it's better to have a strong resolution than a weak one. It'll always benefit you in the future, and that is something we should always aim for. So, are you feeling inspired? I definitely am. And that being said, this year is all about change and vision, so I hope a glimpse into mine can help you kickstart yours, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the comments down below. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video.